What's up in TN and Trap News Network? Back in the same, like, cook, cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more. This good content we got going on here at TN and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TN and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge. You ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button, notification bell, hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest of everything we have going on here at TN and Trap News Network, man. If you ever wanted to be in this podcasting space, you look at us and say, hey, all Rich Trapper does is sit there and let other people's videos play. I can do that. Hit me up on Instagram for a paid opportunity, man, because we're looking for 3 correspondents for this new TNN Trap News Network family that we are building, man. Looking for 3 new people to become a part of this Trap News Network family, 3 correspondents. This is a paid opportunity. So if you would like to get some chili up, make sure you hit me up, man. We can make sure you get some money in your pocket if you are fit for the Trap News Network family. We finna get into this content without no further do's or don'ts, man. We got Bobby Shmurda going off on DJ AKADEMIKS, Angela Lee, ADAM22 over cancellation tour of his tour cancellation. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh man, you hate to see it, you guys. If you're a fan of these artists, this is always the saddest parts in their career that you hate to see. Watching an artist go from the hottest thing in music to barely being able to sell out shows is kind of depressing. Now, unfortunately, this happens to a lot of artists, and Bobby Shmurda is no exception. You guys remember when Bobby was locked up? And then there, every artist was screaming, free Bobby, bring him home. That fake love only lasts about 2 months. After they've sucked all the
all that fake love only lasts about 2 months.
Clout from you, they all disappear. Now, Bobby has been having a hard time ever since he got out of prison. He was never able to get a hit song after he was released from prison, which ultimately led Bobby to try a whole different genre of music.
Like a goose like that, hit it with the moves, make a move like that. She let me how I do it like that. I told her I'm a moon, I'm just cool like that.
Now, according to Bobby, not only has he been dealing with a lot of label issues, but he also claims that he's shadow banned on Instagram, which makes it harder for people to find him on social media. Now, 2 weeks ago, Bobby actually announced that he was going on tour. Bobby called this tour the Still Alive Tour. Obviously, with the name and the picture on the graphics, it was a shot to anybody in the industry or any fans that thought he was finished. Now, me personally, I was actually excited for this tour. I was also excited for Bobby to finally get back out there, despite all the hardships he's been facing since getting out of prison. Until yesterday, when Bobby posted this screenshot between him and the 2 tour managers, and he announced the tour was canceled. Now, Bobby says, hey, to all my fans, I apologize for the tour being canceled. I take full responsibility. I have to go through lawsuits with these guys that I knew better to do business with. Let this be a life lesson to all business owners and affiliates. Don't leave nothing in no one's hands. Don't matter how much you gotta work. Nobody's gonna treat your work like it's you, except if you got a top, done expert, but that happens once in a blue moon.
Super pause.
Because you have money does not make you a boss. Anyway,
for those of you guys who don't know, when Bobby Shmurda actually got arrested, bro was at the top of the game. Like, that was, and you know, some hot, like I talked to Jay-Z when nigga. Like I'm seeing him twirl and he dropped, and we keep them 9 millies on my Glock, nigga. Like, yeah, that was a song. And Tricky, he be wildin', he hot, nigga. And that was a good song, man. Mitch caught a body like a week ago. He came home, he had the Wooty Band with Quavo, everybody was excited for him. And I don't want to say it was fake love, but you come in, you turn him up. How long as a grown man can you continue to carry another grown man? So I don't want to say anybody showed Bobby fake love, but it's like, what were they supposed to do to him if for whatever reason, he just, you know, the machine wasn't machining for him no more.
Anyways, I apologize again to all of my fans. I might have to go through some lawsuits and lawyer fee money, aka the industry most wanted. And nothing new, I've been fighting. Now, this was all we got from the screenshot. It's Bobby and the 2 tour managers. And I guess this is the moment where things went left. We see Bobby tell him, hey, when they log in, you have to tell them it's 2 separate pages. One is for Facebook and the other is for Instagram ads. And then one of the tour managers, Philip, who Bobby got into it with, he says to Bobby, which is kind of wild, hey bitch, let me know if you need the book mailing address to sue me. And anytime we can run the fucking fade. Ain't no bitch here. You ain't gonna talk to me like you've been. And then we see the other tour manager kinda get in and intercept the conversation. He says tempers flared and things were said from both sides. Call it even. As men, let's follow through with what we started. In this business, we have moments that are not so pretty at times. No need to sue or stop any tour because men had an argument. It happens. Then Bobby goes on his Instagram story and says, and that's why I don't fucks with nobody, because peace is better than jail. And like 4 people that I thought was friends.
It's crazy because Bobby Shmurda came into it off the whole premise of having this crazy image, and that's what they wanted from him. But when he got out and he wanted to do something different with his life, he didn't want to continue to act like that and put himself in predicaments to go to jail. It's kind of like everything fell off.
Before, well, probably not anymore. And that's why I don't be around niggas who feel away. Please say it to my face so I can make an example. Bobby continues, he tells Philip, please do. I want to see you do it.
You fuck around and get your cat peeled.
Now, meanwhile, on Philip's Instagram page, he's trying to explain his side. He says, yo, let's be clear. The tour was canceled because average ticket sales across markets were 10 per city.
But then, see, here go to think about that. That makes you a terrible tour manager. If the average sale is 10 per city, that makes you a terrible tour manager. And that actually says a lot more about you as a tour manager in a promotional company than it says about the artist. The artist's job is not to go out there. I mean, yeah, to promote, yeah, he helps, but that's why a whole promotional team and a promotional department is put involved and the budget is set aside for. That's what a tour manager is for, to manage the tour. You feel me? You help with certain things. You get together with the PR team. You get together with the press team and all that. Yeah, it's the artist's job to be involved and all that kind of stuff, of course. But ideally, you made a whole career off of this. So that actually says a lot more about you and your failed abilities as a tour manager than it says about the artist, for real.
It's not viable under any circumstances, no matter the artist or budget. Bobby Schmurda chose to publicly vent rather than acknowledge performance metrics. His frustration is understood, but the numbers don't lie. The problem wasn't promotion.
Notice how he didn't show any actual numbers. We just got to take his word from. But the problem is actual promotion, because outside of this drama, we've heard nothing about this tour.
It was demand. God damn. This industry isn't about emotion. It's about execution. If 10 people are buying tickets, there is no show. Period. This post was a distraction. The facts are the facts. Then Philip goes in the caption and says, full transparency, the tour was canceled due to an average of 10 tickets sold per show. Not a lack of promotion. We ran ads. We have receipts. This wasn't about effort.
You ran ads? That's not what promotion is. So again, that tells me that you guys are terrible at what you're doing. I mean, that's a part of it, but I ran ads is not, no, that's not marketing, advertising, and promotion by any means.
It was about demand. Sometimes artists lash out publicly. That's emotion. We deal in data. We wish Bobby best of luck on the club circuit. Hey, Philip, you out of pocket, my boy. That was kind of a disrespectful, backhanded statement. Now, Philip did not stop there. He then goes on to post some receipts. He posted stats for the Denver show, showing nobody has purchased tickets yet. Also for the rooftop party at the Monroe rooftop. Now, after this story went viral today, Bobby Schmurda is calling out all the media personalities that's been posting it. Bobby was not happy with the blogs running with the narrative that he was only able to sell 10 tickets. He posted on Instagram tagging Shade Room, AKADEMIKS, Say Cheese, XXL, saying who else likes a tear down black man? Yeah, no jumper. Since y'all want something to talk about this. Angela Yee, you too. They called me and said you talking on the radio. Bobby then said, yeah, stop following all these blogs. All they promote is bullshit. If you listen to a donkey, you sound like a donkey. Thanks for showing people you guys are foolish and full of bullshit and only post bullshit. Just like I tell them all the time, keep pushing me in the door. Now, this is very interesting for many reasons. The first question that pops into my head, why would you guys even entertain Bobby going on tour if you did not get the metrics and data?
And that's the part that don't make sense either. So you put him on tour, but you didn't check to see if he would actually sell. So y'all put all this money and development and time into this tour to somebody who you didn't look to see if they could sell a ticket? Sounds like y'all did something stupid and he called you out on it. Now y'all trying to be embarrassing and talk ish about him and all that, but you're really a bad management company and you're looking like even more so like no artist is going to deal with you moving forward because it's stupid.
Showing that it has any demand. You're never supposed to announce a goddamn tour if you're not sure that the tickets are going to sell. So obviously that was screw up number one. And number two, How much did you actually spend on ads and promotion? Putting up Facebook ads and Instagram ads on social media is not really promotion. You also gotta do the legwork. You gotta have a street team. You gotta put up billboards, posters. If you're going to call yourself a touring agency, it's your job to do the legwork. You cannot tell me that Bobby does not have more than 10 fans in any city out there in the States. Now, do I think Bobby should have publicly blasted them and their conversation? Probably not. Listen, it happens. It's a very tough economy right now. A lot of artists are not selling out shows. A lot of people are not selling albums. All you gotta do is just get with your PR team, tell your fans, hey, we're going to reschedule the tour for later on this year or next year. And if you're Bobby, this has to be a reality check for you. Almost 10 years ago, you were the hottest thing in the country. It's time to work 10 times as hard because everybody's playing with you right now. If you still want to do music, you gotta get back into the booth until you get that hit record that's going to put you back out there. But still a very sad situation, very unfortunate. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of this back and forth between Bobby and his tour manager? And what do you guys think Bobby needs to do to get back out there? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
All right, man, we up out of here. Big shout out to Chicks Move. We going to the next one. Y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel Toys free.